Welcome to the Burning Pallets Podcast, sponsored by Texsource. Here's your host, Ryan Boland.
What's going on, guys? Ryan here with the Burning Pallets Podcast, along with Mike Hoy and Melissa. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. You, M&R, requested us to talk to you for some reason, and there's going to be some good things coming out of this podcast, a lot of knowledge, a lot of good things, bad things. We just want to know who you are, what you do, but thanks to M&R bringing us to this trade show. Day 2, it's a lot of work coming to these shows.
It is absolutely exhausting. I'm on day 6 of trade shows. I did PPAI in Las Vegas.
We saw that.
Yeah, so I am...
At least you got to go to Vegas.
You know, I am not a Vegas person.
I do have 2 shots, though.
Okay.
Scott got me. Because I started texting Scott when
Are
Mark
you serious?
Yeah.
You know, it's a
I
smart
haven't
way to
taken
go
it
through
yet.
these. You know, now's a good time.
Well, it's 5 o'clock now. I can do it. But sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead. So you were Vegas.
I was in Vegas for PPAI. My feet, I think, are just nubs at this point, just completely burned out.
Shredded.
Yeah, shredded, like blood. It's not fun.
6 days of this is ridiculous. I mean, even if you are in Vegas and then coming to here, it's PPAI. What does that stand for first? Because I don't
That
know.
is a great question. I would love to
I could
answer.
try to make up something.
Promotional Products Alliance Institute.
International.
I like international.
Yeah.
We follow. I mean,
That feels good.
obviously we follow all vendors, and everybody does. So we saw the All Made Apparel. Those guys were there. Super Color. That's how when you said PPAI, I understood what you meant.
Yes. Yeah. It's the swag.
Why did you have to be? Why were you there?
So I'm the sales director for Lane 7 Apparel. So that's a big market for us that we are definitely trying to integrate more into, and it's what feeds a lot of screen printers, right?
Absolutely.
Is the branded swag.
Yep.
Swag.
Swaggy.
But the way that it kind of comes out of her, swag.
It's like a SCH.
I don't know if that's an accent or just you had to work on that.
You know, I'm from Iowa originally, and I have 0 accent, but I split my time between LA and Austin, and so I'm just, faking it till I make it.
Iowa, huh?
Yeah.
Where there's only corn and cannabis.
Well, and meth.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot
really
about that.
important
It finally reached Iowa. It started on the West Coast and East Coast. And when it hit Iowa, it was at its, the tilting point.
Yeah, that's when trends are really just hitting, is when it hits Iowa.
Well, that's where trends go to die, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So she also has a screen printing shop as well.
High Voltage Studios in Austin, Texas. Music and merch. I run that with my husband, Tim Gibson, and we have a full-on recording studio, which is why I know how to do all this.
Oh, okay. And here I'm all like saying, hey, you want to do the microphone? Well, I have to do that as a courtesy.
No, it's all good.
As a
studio,
Are you impressed with these? Sure. These are nice because they're USB, or we can do the XLR. So
this is really nice. I know nothing about what any of this actually is. I just know I own it in some capacity.
Okay.
How's that?
All right.
Are you doing the podcast? What are you doing with the studio?
You sound like somebody that would say, I have people for that, right?
I do have people for that.
No.
His name's Tim.
I feel so small right now. I feel like a pigeon at an airport. So how small I'm feeling.
No. So, I in terms of actual working in the shop, I'm allowed to pull shirts off. I'm not allowed to load. I'm allowed to clean squeegees and, not allowed to reclaim. I'm not that fancy yet.
You just don't. The chemistry gives you a high that you probably don't want.
Yeah.
What all equipment do you have? Is it
we
all
have
M&R, obviously? Or no?
No.
Okay.
We've got something else.
We're in trouble.
I know.
What color are they?
It's a really lovely shade of green. But they've painted it black.
That's his favorite.
Oh, Lordy.
They painted it black for us. We have a black
did?
one. Yeah. So.
Wow. Okay.
So S-Rock, what do you?
We have a 6.8.
Okay.
Like the Rolling Stone song, Painted Black?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Back in black. Because we're high voltage.
Back. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Music and merch.
Nice.
So, yeah.
My first thought when you said Painted Black, I thought,
I just wanted a
the
black
stone.
rock,
Okay, Black Rock.
Yeah.
There's another, controversial big company, right? Black Rock.
Oh, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, they own
but they've
the
got
world.
a lot of money.
They own the world.
They do.
They could just bring Black Rock. BlackRock.
It's a thing.
It's a huge thing.
A scary thing.
I don't know. I'm not following.
Look, you might think that the Illuminati control the world, or governments, United States. It's really BlackRock. Would you agree?
100%.
Yeah.
Screen printing, or what are we talking about right now?
The world.
We're
talking like.
You said Illuminati.
We're not even
so.
on the radar in that sense. BlackRock runs the world.
And my shop.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
So 6-8 Auto. You got your husband, I guess, is running it and does it all, and he's
in the industry too. He's
Yep.
in sales for Supacolor, and so
Supacolor. Yeah, another, like, it's hard for me to say that. Supacolor.
Supa.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how that like starts to work into your everyday vocabulary. Supa, like
Yeah.
it's no longer super anything. It's Supa. Supa.
So how did M&R plug you into the list to Peter Watt? I mean, Peter's
Yes.
friends of everybody, but
So Lane 7, who I think we've done a good job marketing at this trade show, we've recently entered into that partnership. We've always loved M&R and what they're doing and kind of everything that they stand for, and so really excited about the partnership with Lane 7 and M&R.
what I guess
We're donating
providing
a
them
lot of t-shirts.
shirts. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the show, I mean, they're printing all your stuff.
So
at the show.
providing blanks or
Blanks, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'd be weird if I provided decorated apparel.
Okay, all right. This is podcast number 10. So these blanks here, what am I feeling when I get one? Because I haven't got to get the free T-shirts today. I haven't shot one minute TikTok. I peed 5 times, and that was like going like 4-H fairs where they have the cows.
Yeah.
Iowa. So you get it.
We get butter cows too.
That smell
my God.
brought me back to the 4-H barn days. I mean, that's exactly what it smells like. I mean, I love this convention center, but if I could change one thing, like, dude, you got to do something about that. It's bad in there.
Now I'm never going to not think about the smell in here.
Just in the bathrooms.
Well,
and I feel sorry
The girls
for...
don't smell that way.
Okay, well, we have... Yeah, it's bad.
I'm letting you tread on this. I don't know which way you're taking it. I'm
I
letting you.
just feel sorry for FM expressions.
Yeah,
you
being
know,
by the
because-
bathroom's not ideal.
Well, it is and it isn't, because you got a
Everybody's-
high traffic area, but the smell, right?
But did anyone wash their hands?
Of course.
Well,
Like-
no. Here's the trick, guys. Like, if you go in the bathroom, there's a time limit. Like, you have to stay in there long enough to at least make people think you washed your hands. And if you're too long, then they know you were doing more than just a stand and go, right? So that's the trick. And you walk out and you're at least like, I'm drying my hands off on my
Use
pants.
your hands.
He's still going down the bathroom path at the moment.
Okay, we can stop.
Things are officially in the toilet?
Yeah.
We can stop right now. But someone lost their phone in the toilet, according to Adam, right?
Was it you, Adam?
No, somebody walking by talking about it, right?
You can speak. He's over there lipping words. He's got his own microphone. He's like, yes.
Yes, it was me.
Don't be afraid to speak, sir.
Yeah.
So Lane 7 in high voltage. You travel back and forth. What's
Yeah.
your affiliation? Is Lane 7 you? Is that what you do, or are you trying to?
I'm the sales director for
Gotcha.
Lane 7, and so I manage a team of outside sales reps. I've got 5 outside sales reps and a team of 5 inside sales reps. So plus my own book of business. So I am traveling the country. I've got a 10-year-old son here in LA that brings me back to LA, and then my husband and my shop and are in Austin, and so I live on American Airlines. That's really
Yeah. So what's your flagship? Like, I started to allude to this, like, so the T-shirts
Yeah.
that are being printed on the Polaris and the digital squeegee. What am I feeling in a Lane 7 shirt? At least the ones you brought here.
perfection.
Well, I mean, is it a smooth, comfy retail fit?
Yes.
Or
Well, we have like a really wide range of fits within our collection. So the shirt that we have here is our LS 15,000, which is a 30 single comb ring spun, kind of your standard issue fashion tee.
30 singles.
Yep.
Okay.
Comb ring spun, standard issue fashion tee. I think we can all agree at this point.
Yeah.
But where Lane 7 has really started to dive into the market is we've got a 7.6 ounce tee, boxy fit, pigment dyed, like heavy.
7.6 is
That's fleece.
That's fleece.
Yeah.
Right.
But now it's t-shirts.
But it's now a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But in there like some government regulation, once you get over a certain weight, it can no longer be called a t-shirt.
Well, thanks for calling it out now.
Well, I'm just asking. I mean, you know this more than I do.
I actually don't know. I think it's all in the knit. It's how it's all fabricated.
Yeah, and then how? Why do some people call sweatshirts? Why do they call them sweaters? Where am I missing out on that?
I think you got to be English.
A sweater
or old?
Sweater weather.
Yeah, sweater weather. She's throwing all this stuff. I've got Tourette's at this point.
Ask some of your questions. I would love to answer some terrible
You want to do
questions.
that now? You might as well. Whatever. We'll keep talking.
Yeah.
I'll work in Lane 7 in there.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. Let's see if I can come up with something here. And I'm gonna have to look. My vision is actually a little.
So while he's looking, we had another lady here doing the podcast yesterday afternoon, and she had an apparel company as well. It's called Everywhere Apparel.
Yeah.
So you recognize the name.
Yep.
She went through the whole spiel of what she does, how it goes in and out, and recycling.
Want me to do the whole spiel? 5 o'clock.
What?
I'm just kidding. I totally can.
She did about what that was, what she is, or what?
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay, so Lane 7 is a premium t-shirt and fleece company. We've really become known and identified for our fleece. It is probably some of the best fleece in the industry, hands down. Everything is 3-inch fleece, 100% cotton facing, so in terms of doing all the tricks and everything, it is absolutely what you want to work with.
Smooth to print on.
Ultra smooth.
Yeah.
Super tight knit face. You know, in terms of like DTG, you're using a heck of a lot less pre-treat. It's, you know.
You're not printing on a sponge.
No. And, you know, what I want to do a whole marketing campaign of on the pallet, no more halos, right? You know, when it starts to lift up, that you're going to have a lot less of that because it's such a tight weave.
Yeah, I love like ad campaigns that are savage, like Liquid Death, where they just don't take themselves seriously, but it's such a impactful. We remember you for being savage.
Yep. And our big thing that we're really, really excited about, we're officially announcing it to the industry in the next couple of weeks, is we are the official merchandise supplier for South by Southwest. So it's the official
they're
t-shirt.
in Texas, right?
Yeah, right there in my backyard.
Yeah, that's nice.
So the way you were making those garments, that's why you are giving all these M&R.
Yeah.
Because all their machines are basically, that's what it's running now.
Yeah. So we want everyone to have the opportunity to get in and test it and try it, and you know I think we're giving out close to 6,000 units of fleece at the show.
Wow.
Well, I didn't get one. 6,000. Where the hell are they?
You gotta poke around a little bit.
I've seen but he won't let me.
You're chained.
We've been.
I've got
So tomorrow's
tomorrow's
your day to run around everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put Scott in the hot seat, or are you gonna do a solo?
He's I don't know, whatever. But go ahead with your question, or
okay. I'm struggling
stupid.
over here. Thank you very very much.
I have to keep it.
Okay, gosh,
It's
this
like
is
herding cats. Isn't
this
it?
is worse.
Really?
This is worse.
Piss?
Yeah.
No, it's not like that.
No.
You're bringing in that energy, and it's good though.
I have actually no energy, just so.
Yeah, I'm almost there, and I did dose something that my sister gave me. She's
I
from
literally
California.
saw him put some kind of syringes.
It was a tincture that my sister made.
Syringe in the mouth or arm?
It was under the tongue. And she said it's going to sting a bit. I'm like British, like it stings a bit. And she's like, yeah, you probably need this. You're loopy. If each layer in screen printing contributes to the final image, how does this concept encourage us to appreciate the significance of every experience?
What? Okay.
So he always he reads it twice.
I always read it twice. It's a lot to absorb. If each layer in screen printing contributes to the final image, I'll pause. How does this concept encourage us to appreciate the significance of every experience?
In life or in screen printing? Or I'm just supposed to take it any way I want?
You can take it any way you want. And there's a bonus question.
All right.
I'll find it, but
I I think that it makes you appreciate when you don't do all the appropriate layers, or you skip a step, or think you're cheating the system, and then you really appreciate all the time you went right.
Dinged for it in your taxes or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that
or just like screwing up, putting on emulsion on the mesh, like, right? You appreciate every other time that you do it right.
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to throw another one at it.
Okay.
We can get some more. If each design tells a story. Look, she's
hold on. My husband's looking for me. I'm
doing
listening.
a phone a friend up in here. This ain't even like we're wrong game show.
I won one of those once.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Were you the friend that was phoned?
No, but I was the one that they decided to give all the money to, which was really exciting. Yeah.
Man.
We can go to that story later. Okay, I'm listening. Art.
This is all right. If each design tells a story, how does this concept inspire us to curate and narrate our own unique and meaningful life story? Look,
one more time.
He's dead.
One more time.
His eyes went blank. He's soulless at this point. It's
all right, read it one more time. Let's hit it.
I will. If each design tells a story, how does this concept inspire us to curate and narrate our own unique and meaningful life story?
Let's just go back to Lane 7 and high voltage.
Hold on.
You got it?
I think that life is a very beautiful thing, and if you don't cherish it and create the life that you want and wait for that vision to just happen, it's never going to work.
There you go.
Beautiful. That was absolutely. See,
that was worth.
It's uncomfortable, just like getting a major surgery in your life. But after healing, then you're healthy.
So the podcast, Burning Pallets. I'm sure you understand the name. I'm sure you guys have burned many pallets.
Yeah, lots. The one thing I would love to do at this show, and I don't know how to make it happen, is a rage room, a screen printing rage room, which is kind of what Burning Pallets makes me think of. Where you have like just broken screens, you can go in there and just slam it.
Like the what's those rooms where you take the sledgehammers and
a rage room.
That is what it's called.
Just have screen printing equipment in there.
Yeah, well, back in the day, like when a screen went through its life cycle, this is back in the wood where everything was wood, before they invented aluminum, we all had wooden screens, and they would have a life cycle where you couldn't get another good stencil on them. And so then, we would we would do a karate thing, where you hold the screen up like this, and you karate chop. So, and that was a big thing, like I was a teenager, we're high school, we were doing this. Life lesson there is number one, don't have the screen too close to your face. I had to tell someone I tripped and fell, right? And then the other one is don't go with that low 40 mesh, because if you're smaller than the guy punching, then you end up with a head wound on the backside, right? So I experienced both a facial wound on the front side and a head wound on the backside from this,
rage room.
That's amazing.
Doing the karate. And I smell weed.
Here in Long Beach?
No, I got a whiff.
Here?
No. Yeah, we rolled
surprising.
rolled up on some cat like when we were here earlier, and it was the chronic.
The smells you can smell in this show are special.
Yeah, and look, everyone's leaving us. Like the lights are starting. It's like at the bar where
The lights are coming on.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Is this your side telling me I'm done?
No, I'm just saying that it's looking sad at this point.
Anything new coming up with Lane 7? I know high voltage. You guys, you guys probably do your same thing all the time. You're local people. I don't know if you're doing special prints or special jobs with high voltage. I'm sure Lane 7, you got a lot of new stuff going on.
Yeah. So we've this year we're adding. Going heavier and heavier. We previewed at this show a 16 and a half ounce hoodie, which is
Lord, that just probably just.
But everybody loves the bag. Everyone loves those heavy weight baggy things nowadays.
Yeah, I think we all just need post COVID. I think we all need a weighted blanket, so we're just going super heavy in our clothes.
Yeah, it's a comforting thing. It probably reduces anxiety. I put that on the label.
Good for anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it literally...
It's medical grade fleece.
Yeah. I see. These are the savage sort of marketing tactics, that you could make fun of yourself about, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Bigfoot wearing one, and he's all comfy now, where he was outraged and crazy.
This is why they don't put me in marketing.
No, I'm saying that's the way to go. You have to be different. If you look at everybody and say, look what everybody else is doing, let's be like them, then you're not going to stand out.
And there's so much of that. I feel like this industry is we're just going to knock somebody else off. What good does that do?
Yeah.
Be original. There's a point of view for everybody.
Yeah, and that's why Ryan lets me ask crazy questions to people, because nobody else is doing this. And
even though I say it's stupid, I still enjoy it because it puts a whole twist on it.
Yeah, I am really good at just crazy off the wall questions.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, that worked out swimmingly. I have 50 of them here.
We can do one more.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord! See, he's already
glutton for punishment. And then can I give you one back?
To Mike, not to me.
But I'm fried. I'm literally.
She's been doing it for 6 days.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I
don't want to hear it. She says. Okay, I had to find one.
Did you fly from Vegas to here, or did you drive?
No, God, I don't. I hate the car. I hate driving. I'm a passenger princess. But, American gets me there much faster.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I don't think I've asked this one during the podcast. How does the concept of mesh tension in screen printing relate to finding the right balance between resilience and flexibility in life? Resilience and flex. Okay, that was the first time I read it, because it takes a while to soak in. This is like when.
How do you come up with this?
It's a trade secret. It's a trade secret.
Is this ChatGPT?
Damn it! Did you tell her?
No, I didn't.
Damn it. Okay. I am ChatGPT.
You are?
I'm not a real person. I'm a scripted AI that is strictly ChatGPT.
After 6 days of trade show, I feel like a scripted AI.
Yeah, that's good. So I'll read it again.
Okay.
And I'll have some dramatic pauses in there to highlight, the points here. So, how does the concept of, quote, mesh tension in screen printing relate to finding the right balance? I'm using hand gestures now, between resilience and flexibility in life.
High tension, crazy mood. Low tension, not a crazy mood. If you're in a crazy mood, life can get bad. If you're
so let's break this down.
If you're in a low tension, low mood, then it's easy peasy.
Well, let's break this down, because this can get real heavy on us, like quickly. So we all know that mesh tension, if it's low, that's bad print, blurry print, right?
Oh,
low
Lord.
tension. High tension, good. Low tension, bad. So, but there's a balance in between, because if it's so tight, it'll bust, right? That kid's wound tight, that's not a good thing, but we want tight mesh.
That's what medication's for.
I need some medication.
I think the appropriate answer to your question is you got to be careful what you let in your life.
Okay.
And how much.
Dang, it's way better.
Deep thoughts.
So I should not listen to the news then, right?
For sure not.
Okay.
Just do TikTok. You're fine.
He is.
I'm on TikTok 24/7. I mean
It's so addictive.
well, and a lot of it's just research, because I figured out some of the tricks of TikTok, like deep stuff that I'm just I'm keeping close here. But
What
that's
side of TikTok are you on?
no, I'm talking about how to work TikTok, how to grow
gotcha.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
All these people think
That's
they
my
have
worst fear.
the algorithm answers and stuff, and I've done it a couple times.
Yeah.
And so my tricks they work. They're solid.
Turning tricks. I like it.
All right.
I'm turning tricks.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, Milissa.
Thank you.
M&R wanted you to come on and talk to us. I mean, it was important for them.
They forced us.
No, they didn't.
They said if you don't have her on, you're out.
Oh, I forced you.
I'm just here because to help you.
Okay.
Really, you're at the end of your day.
Yeah.
I'm coming in with some energy and
Yeah.
She's
we're
the
just
grim
ramble.
She's like the Grim Reaper helping us to our death.
Just easing you into the final
Just
stages.
it'll be all right as she puts in the
It'll be
poison.
okay.
Right? Thank you for being the Grim Reaper
You're
of
welcome.
today's
Yeah, thank
show.
you.
This is awesome.
Yeah. But Lane 7, plug it all. I mean, high voltage. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah. Well, Lane 7 Apparel. Your favorite,
Which we want some garments for. We would steal
1,000%.
from M&R, I guess.
Well, how about I'll send you a sample pack. Send you some swag.
That would be great, and we'll print on it, and I'll tell everybody, my true opinion of it, like where I think I would fit this in if I was running a shop. This is what I'm going to do.
He's always, with Texsource, always test printing and doing all these videos. So, I mean,
Absolutely.
it's always test printing everything.
Well, give me your feedback first, and then I'll tell you if you can,
Don't you want
I want
the truth.
genuine. I
You
want genuine
the
feedback.
truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You can't handle the truth.
So, the other big thing is we're expanding to an East Coast distribution facility in June.
Who?
Lane 7.
No, but who's just any?
We're
just his own facility.
Yeah, we're
Gotcha.
opening up a second warehouse in North Carolina, right outside Charlotte.
Oh, our home.
That's where we're from.
That's
Yeah.
where. So
We're
I'll do.
You'll be like right there.
You mean Indian Trail?
I have.
Or you don't know where?
Gastonia, is that a place?
the hell?
No,
So
I don't know.
So I
We're in Kings Mountain, which
Yeah.
is
Okay,
Gastonia.
That's like super close.
Yeah,
I heard.
yeah.
I don't know. I've learned we also just opened up in Canada in the last 3 weeks, and I've learned a lot about Canada in the last
and the
week.
price of beer up there is very high.
Everything's
that's cool to
expensive
know
in
that
Canada.
you're Lane 7's coming to Charlotte or outside of Charlotte, Gastonia. We're Kings Mountain. We're right next door.
So I
it's
got
perfect.
a great collab here. If they're going to be right there in our backyard, is we teach our classes and
Yeah.
people get to print, over 3 days through
Find
different
their new
shirts.
favorite hoodie.
Well, we provide
Yeah.
shirts, and we've been searching high and low for a shirt sponsor because we feel like if this is the first shirt, if I just say like, this is, then it's going to be stuck in their mind, right?
I mean, we're Burning Pallets. We're a podcast, so it's Texsource mainly. We're the supplier.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's why M&R has us here. Mike wanted to start a podcast. We started one a year ago, and now M&R has us at a booth talking to everybody. But
Killer.
Texsource, we teach classes, supply company, all the above. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in.
So you'll be our shirt sponsor for
1,000%.
That is awesome. Hey, we got it, Ryan. We do 3 colors, like white, gray, and black. That's
Boring.
well. All right. Well, we have a beautiful turtle we print, so maybe we'll do it on some nice, turquoisey, sunny, southeast, flavor.
Yep, I'm in.
All right.
cool. Yeah, that's good to know.
Yep.
That's
And High
nice.
Voltage is highvoltagestudios.com. We're in Dripping Springs, Texas, just right outside of Austin, and doing all music and merch and
Cool.
all this kind of stuff.
You got a lot of stuff, different things going on, different.
Every day is special.
Yeah. Take some time off and get some rest at some point.
I wish I had time for that.
I know.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking
Thank
the
you.
time. I know it's the end of the show. We're 30 minutes past, but thank you for spending it with us.
We're going to
I
get in
appreciate
trouble
it.
for this.
Yeah,
You know what? It's time to have a cocktail.
absolutely. I got my
All
shots
right.
over here.
Let's go.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, y'all.